Candace's TikTok post of Summer at Warrior State Park in the swimming hole. And to clarify from the rest of your comment, because I know there's been a lot of confusion based on Dawn's FB post bragging about how charges have been dropped against them from CPS. They do not have custody of their 3 children. Now, they have 4 children total, counting Summer between the 2 of them. They have other children, multiple children from previous relationships they didn't have custody of either. If you dig back far enough, you'll find out that Don Wells tried to sell one of his children, one of his older children, years ago. Not one of his children with Candace. Charges of abuse and neglect were brought forward. They signed their rights away, and in my opinion, it sounds like, well, if you'll sign your rights away, we're probably going to drop those charges. What I didn't know until recently is that there were actually some SA allegations brought up against them. And then not long after it all, Dawn's own sister came forward about stories from when she was a 5-year-old little girl and Dawn was 12, where he allegedly did things to her. Between the eerie TikTok video of Summer Wells in the swimming hole at Warrior State Park and that spooky picture of her, plus it's a video as well, on those milk jugs, cannot help but make you feel like it's staged to make you look here instead of there. That 4-hour time gap, 4 hours, if you dropped off Hunter at 2 o'clock and his mother, who's now no longer with us, Allison, she's now passed away, a lot in this case have passed away, claims that Hunter would not speak, he was not okay. Was it just that he was intoxicated because he was 15 and being given things he shouldn't have had? Was it because he saw something? Was it because he felt something? Did he know something was going on? She drops off Hunter from 2 to 2:30, even if it's 2 or it's 2:30, it doesn't matter. The 911 call does not come in until around 6:30. That leaves 4 hours, if not 4.5 hours of a time gap before 911 is called. And why, from Beach Creek, did she go all the way to the small town of St. Clair? 38-minute drive one way, not to mention getting back home. So that raises the question, did she leave the children at home? They know she was going to be gone, and look at the people they associated themselves with. You know they stayed intoxicated on multiple substances, so it wouldn't be hard for an associate of theirs their children are used to seeing to be able to lure Summer out somewhere. In my opinion, it's as simple as this. I know in my heart Candace has guilty knowledge, but could it be that her neglect is what led to what happened to Summer? Another thing that's never mentioned is the day Summer goes missing. Just a couple hours before the 911 call, there's a FB post made by Candace. It's like nothing in the world's going on. She's so neglectful that she didn't even know her child was missing? Answer lies in that 4 to 4.5 hour time gap. Candace is stuck solid to that story. If Dawn really wasn't there, all he's got to go by is what she tells him. She sure forgot to leave out that 38-minute trip to St. Clair, plus getting back. That's over an hour drive. Goes into the convenience store, goes straight to the bathroom, doesn't say a word, is in there for a few minutes, comes out and leaves. Comment below on things you've heard, things you want me to go over next, or certain characters you'd like me to go over. There are lots of characters to go over in this case that have been very loud and some too quiet. Please be respectful. 4.5 years is far too long. We need justice for Summer. It's going to take the public pushing for it to get answers. I do believe the TBI has something. But unfortunately, I think the evidence they need is going to be physical. Yeah. See y'all down in the comments. Love yous.